Hi, welcome to Hardy Classics, start of a new year. What have we got today? We've got a 1924, so that's, oh God, 99 years old, Rover 9 horsepower. This car's nearly 100 years old. It's basically a museum piece. It's a Rover 9 horsepower, 4-seater. I don't know how big you'd have to be to sit in it, you'd have to be rather small to sit in the back. One door, the car's got one door to get in and out, tourer. But it's a lovely, lovely original straight thing. Really, really nice. We'll have a walk around the car. Straight away, the first thing you notice on the car are the wheels. The wheels are solid, which wasn't unusual for light cars in the day. A lot of these cars were called cycle cars or light cars. And a few manufacturers made them. Rover made this one, Trojan made a one, which was very similar. Calcott, another British manufacturer, also made a one. The cars look very similar, and I think they must have used similar components, e.g. the wheels. Looking around the car, we'll have a quick look round. You see it's got a running board there with a spare wheel, and the tyres on there, the wheel and tyre. The motorcycle tyres, by the size of them. There's the hood. Going around the back, there's a little bit of flaking on the paint work, but generally the bodywork is really, really good. And underneath, the chassis and the axle is really, really good. And I think at some point, a long time ago, the car was restored. Now this car has been in the same family for 60 years plus, I think. I'll have to check on the records. And the guy who had it was actually a Rover dealer up in Bedlington in Newcastle, and he had this car in his showroom as a display. We bought it, we've brought it back, and we've just got it running. We've unfreed the clutch, we've got it starting and running, but really it's the next man needs to take it to the next level. Again, one or two bits on the bodywork. It's obviously been painted at some time and hasn't been had etch primer on. So it's coming off here. Not a big job. It's as big as your hand. Not really a big job. Coming around the car, again, the running boards, the battery, the little brush there to wipe your feet before you get in. And that's it. That's how simple the car is. As you move into the interior, you want to get into the back, you lift your seat off, turn that round, and you're in the back. It's as simple as that. You can see why they were called light cars. We'll move around the front of the car. It's got a strange bonnet. It's a clip-off bonnet. So basically, to get to the engine, you take these little clips off here, lift it off, both sides, and the whole bonnet comes off. It's great to work on. Really good to work on. But what I think isn't a good thing is where the petrol tank is, which is here. So if you're in a crash back in the day, you know, you've got your petrol tank there right in front of your legs, so that's not good. Move around the front of the car, little pair of brass headlights, handle, it does start on the handle, I've had it started on the handle. We'll go around the other side, back around this side again, and then I'll take you in the car and show you some controls. I've got inside the car, and the car's surprisingly roomy for a small car. I mean, I'm a big guy, and there's still plenty of room in it. Controls, it's got conventional pedals inside the car, clutch, brake and accelerator. On the dash here, you've got advanced retard for your ignition, a hand throttle. So you've got your hand throttle there, the advanced retard. We've stuck some little stickers on there for the next guy. A choke, amp gauge, lights. The lights don't work on it, I think it needs a bit of rewiring, but that's for the next man to do. And the oil pressure gauge. Oil pressure gets up to about 25-30 straight away, so that's really good. We've obviously changed the oil and plugs and the service bits and pieces on it. Whenever we buy a car, we do that. Gearbox, 3-speed gearbox, 1 reverse, 3 forwards, and that's about it in the cabin. Handbrakes down my side here. Obviously, it doesn't matter about being there because there's no door on this side. But it starts off the button. It's a great project for somebody, and it is a project car, don't expect to buy this and drive away. It's a project car. If I was buying this car, I would sympathetically restore it, and that we were going to do that at Hardy Classics, but we've got a lot of projects on. So if it was me, I'd probably strip the engine, take the engine out, which will take you about an hour, strip the engine down, check the components and put it back together. We've had a look at it and we think it's okay, but that's for the next man to decide. So there you go, we'll get it fired up. There you go, beats the key. It's running nice and sweet there, and again, oil pressure's up to about 25. So if you want to buy this car, or any other car that we've got for sale, have a look at our website, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, give us a message, or just ring us, or come and see us at Hardy Classics. Bye bye now.